came from cash, not from YouTube.
Let's go. Just got home with my little baby, it just hit 1 o'clock. Bad girl, when I'm with you, and I just can't stop. Always on point for me, always on point for me when I'm not. You make me feel good while I'm working these shots. Okay, let's do it. Rock with me, baby, ain't no stopping, baby. Okay, let's do it.
Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. Along with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland. Last year was a lopsided affair as they were able to take all 4 games in the series, earning the sweep.
And they rolled over this team last season, beating them every time they faced off.
Yeah, these teams...
That is a great finish!
Oh, my.
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever, able to do things most others can't.
Here's Doncic. Here's Vanderbilt. A second chance effort. Vanderbilt with the screen. 5 to shoot. Here's LeBron. Kessler with the rebound.
0 for 3 from the floor so far. Not the start they had in mind. They need to just take a breath, reset, and keep things simple.
We've seen some flashes, Coach, from Shaedon Sharpe in his career. He can get hot in a hurry.
Well, look, Kevin, he is a great athlete, and when his shot starts to fall consistently, he can be electric. Right now, he's putting it together little by little. He's just got to continue to improve.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
Outside, George. Pass to Sharpe. Portland needs to get off a shot. Kessler wide open. He fires. And a miss there on the triple. James with it. Now guarded by Winslow. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
And it's so hard to take away the 3 from Doncic. He needs very little space, and if you press up on him, he'll go right around.
Kessler with the bucket.
both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
On the wing, Reed. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from him.
Pass to George. Doncic with the steal. Here's James. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
And that one's good, George.
A bona fide playmaker. Halliburton makes his teammates better.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in the games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind, and it's fun to watch. Kessler, no good.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
LeBron with the bucket.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
Here's Halliburton. Hasn't made one yet. Kessler in the post. Halliburton outside. From past the arc. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Los Angeles leading by 5. LeBron with it. George picks him up. Doncic with it. He's got 5. 6 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Pass to Kessler. George with the ball. Guarded by Doncic. Now George. And no good in the last second attempt this time. And that does it for the first quarter. Lakers ahead, leading.
The Trailblazers.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
And Connect gets it to go. Connect's got his first 3 points of the game. It's so easy, Coach, to highlight the athleticism, but there's certainly a mental aspect to the game as well. I know you value that as a coach.
You can never, Kevin, overestimate how important intelligence is. I was in the NBA, or have been around the NBA for 30 years, and I have never seen one really good player who wasn't really smart.
Here's James. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. Trailblazers trailed by 6. Barrett with the ball. Connect picks him up. And here's Camby. Scoreless thus far. It's stolen by Hachimura. From outside the arc. Good, and the assist goes to James. Hachimura's got the lead up to 9 now for Los Angeles.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt, and they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability, and Porter could just do a little bit of everything. Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And Barrett slams it in.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intentions.
Pass to Hachimura. Back to James. There's a screen by Robinson. High post shot. Kicks it out to James. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, you like how aggressive he is making a play at the rim against Wynn.
Yeah, showing absolutely zero fear as he goes right at the bigger defender.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And at 6'7", Barrett with terrific positional size, which allows him to create problems for defenders down low.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Now here's James. Hachimura the screen. Pass to Vincent. Back to James. There's a screen by Robinson. James misses. Trailblazers trailed by 8. Now here's Barrett. Out left of the wing. A shot by Camby. Robinson pulls it in. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. There's a screen by Robinson. And it's James missing.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Can be no luck. Los Angeles leading by 8. Back to James. .102 left to play in the first half. The putback, great positioning on the putback. And the Lakers lead by 10.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Pass to Camby. Over Robinson. Camby good. Camby's got his first points of the night.
Well, that's a terrific kick-out pass. When the defense collapses like that on the inside, you've got open people outside.
Back to James. George with the steal. Hachimura the screen. In the corner, it's Robinson. James in the post. And Jones sends it back. They get it back. Goes back up. And James with the layup.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the side.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Trailblazers trailed by 10. Right side George. Pass to Campbell. Got a piece of it. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And here's James outside. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And we finished one half of basketball. Lakers lead by 10. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you, 2 quarters in the books. You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. Pass to James. Vanderbilt with the screen. Just 5 on the clock. Now Doncic, covered by Winslow, releases, and that one's good. Doncic. That's 7 points for Luka Doncic.
And able to produce under any circumstances. Shot clock has no effect on Luka.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 53s a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A. Pass to Sharp. And the rejection by LeBron.
You got to keep an eye out for LeBron. He may be lurking. What a block that one was.
Offline with his three.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Halliburton. Sharp on the wing. Second shot opportunity. Can't get the layup.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Back to Doncic. Vanderbilt with the screen. Los Angeles with another miss. Trailblazers trailed by 10. He takes it in. In the corner, Winslow with it. Here's George. It's hauled in by LeBron.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Here's LeBron. Here's Reeves. Drains it from 17 feet out. Reeves has got the lead up to 12 now for the Lakers.
And the passing instincts of James are just unreal. He has that great sense for when and where to send the ball.
Inside, pulls up. LeBron going to work inside.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
To the inside, Jones. Comes up empty down low. Lakers leading by 14. Doncic with it. Williams picks him up. Pulls up on the elbow. Again, the Lakers.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Here's LeBron. And the dunk by James.
Yeah, the vertical's still there. LeBron's athleticism never ceases to amaze.
And it's George missing. And it's the Lakers ball. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. The 3 for Doncic. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Portland, no good that time either.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
The 3. Los Angeles keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Vanderbilt with the screen. Fade away. And it's Doncic missing.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead. Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with the size of the lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've got a big advantage in the tournament.
23.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Stan, isn't it terrific? We're seeing these great stars in the NBA extending their careers more than ever before.
We certainly are, Kevin, and it's great for the league. The league keeps getting younger, though. These guys come into the league earlier, but I think what players have learned, it's not even just the basketball part. It's the strength and conditioning. It's the nutrition. They've taken care of themselves better, and that allows them to last longer.
Stolen by Winslow. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and then Sharp with the dunk.
So much ball being played in the air. Sharp can really go get it.
Right wing. James looking it over. Kessler with the rebound.
Well, with this team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Here's George, off on the layup. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Robinson on the wing. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. James in the post. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's sent back by Kessler.
Oh, big Walker Kessler. That is how you use your size.
And there's a whistle. It goes on Shaedon Sharp. That is his first foul of the game. Lakers leading by 16. James outside. Robinson up top. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. The three from George. Rebound the Lakers. James outside. Kessler with the rebound.
Oh, nice job protecting the rim. Turning an easy bucket into a miss.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
How about that move by Sharp against the defense, getting them to put contact on him so he can draw the foul.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Reeves outside. Can't connect from long distance. Trailblazers trailed by 17. Here's Halliburton. Lays it up off the glass.
He's not short on moves. Halliburton's got a lot of ways to attack off the dribble.
Doncic with it. There's the pick. Kessler with the rebound.
In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. He might want to rethink that.
And it's Halliburton missing. Los Angeles leading by 15. Pass to Doncic. James outside. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Good as the jump shot falls. And that's 13 points for Luka Doncic.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Los Angeles.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
Yeah, I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for LeBron.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Trailblazers ball. Substitution on the court.
Left side, Halliburton. Portland, no good that time either.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
3 points.
Guys, they have a really solid lead at this point.
Definitely, and they haven't faced much resistance.
Now James. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season.
We could take a night drive, maybe crash into the sun.